Welcome to Vanrish Technology webinar. Today we are excited to deep dive into the Agentforce world with focus on Flex Prompt Template. In this session, we will explore what Flex Template are and how they can enhance the AI driven experience. How to create a Flex template using a prompt builder. So before starting our session, let me introduce myself. My name is Rajneesh Kumar. I am the CTO of Vanrish Technology. I'm the Muse of Ambassador as well as AI Advocate and Influencer Award winner. So I have more than 25 experience in IT. So let's get started with the introduction of Flex Prompt Template and see how they can transform your approach to prompt design. So what are the Flex Prompt Template? So Flex Prompt Template are a powerful feature within the Agent for Platform that let you design dynamic, reusable AI prompt tailored to your organization needs. These templates enhance how AI agent interact with user by making the prompt modular, parameterized, and easily maintainable. So Flex prompt templates are a structured prompt blueprint used to guide AI behavior. Instead of writing the whole static prompt, you create a template with variable and conditional logic that adapt based on input or context. So why use a Flex prompt template? So first use is reusability. So create once, use across the multiple flow or agent. So you can use multiple places and you no need to write the repetitive text or prompt for you. Second is maintainability. Easy to update the logic or wording without rewriting multiple flow. That is a maintainability you can easily maintain. Third one is scalability. Handle a wide range of input combination via dynamic parameter. And fourth is integration, tightly coupled with prompt builder and prompt flow trigger in agent forces. What is the best practices for Flex prompt template? Use disk. So whenever you're using a prompt template, use a descriptive variable name in your template so that you can easily reuse your template. Keep prompts short and clear, guide the AI with a specific goal, and always test sample data to see how the final prompt look before deploying. So these are the best practices for the Flex prompt template is. Let's jump on the demo, how you can configure the Flex prompt template and how you can trigger the template from the flow. So let's jump on the demo. Now let's jump on the Flex prompt template demo. Before starting, make if you are working on any of your agent first project, make sure that Einstein is enabled for you. Let's first check you for this to check your Einstein is enabled. Let's go to setup and search Einstein setup. If you click, you can see this Einstein is turned on. Make sure that this is a turn on before starting on any of your agent first project. Now, since this project this demo is based on your Flex prompt template, make sure the data is available. Currently, I'm setting up the some event for this project or this demo. For that one, I'm searching for the experience object. You need to go over here, search for the experience object. If you see experience object is over here, click experience object. Now this page came. if you notice is nothing is over here. If you see all, no object is created. So let's start with the new. I'm creating the new experience or new event, and I'm just giving a name is family karaoke night, and I'm setting up this event as a low or experience. Capacity, I'm keeping the capacity is 50, and I'm setting the start time of this event is 6 p.m. at evening. 6 p.m. evening is am. So let's select on the 6 p.m. evening, and now in text I'm going to type this information over here, and now keeping the duration is 2 hour. This event run for the 2 hour. Location is, I'm just giving any of information. Suppose that melody launch, and now if everything look good for you, if you notice is I fill up most of the important field. This is a required or mandatory field, and now you can save and new. So this is one event created for you for this particular this particular resort. Now I'm creating another event for this resort. For that, I am creating a name for this event is sunrise yoga, and activity level is medium. Capacity 35. Duration, start time is 7 a.m. You can select any of your based on your requirement is. And now I'm pasting the text over here is with relevant information, so that your user know like what information you want to publish or what this event is for. And same thing is duration is for 1 hour. For you this event is for 1 hour. Location, where this location is, now you can set this location for this event is over here, and now save it. Now two event is created for you. So now you search for the experience. Now you notice is two event is being created for you. Now let's jump on the creating a flex template. For creating a flex template, you need to again go to the setup, and then select for the prompt. Now I'm creating a flex prompt template. Now you see prompt builder over here. I click the prompt builder. Now if you notice is in previous demo, I created the one quick summary for the field summarization. This one I'm going to create the flex prompt template. For that one, I just click the new prompt template, and here this type is flex. I select the flex. Now I'm going to give this name as this template is new guest newsletter. Now by default it will create for you API name. You can change based on your requirement, but I'm going with the default name, API name. And now I'm putting some description over here so that you can identify what this flex prompt template is for. Now once is created in flex template, I'm adding some resources over here. So here I'm giving a reservation, API name reservation, object type is object type is object, and object is external reservation. This is already been created for you over here in this uh, sandbox. But based on your requirement, you can set up the first object and then it will populate for you. I'm just focusing only for the flex prompt template. But if you have a small background for the Salesforce object, first you need to create that object, custom object, and then it will populate for you. Now, once it's done, I'm going to add another resource. This resource is experience, and API name by default it is coming object, and object name over here is experience, which is already been created for you for this sandbox. Now once it's done, if you notice is I created the prompt template type, it's flex. I gave the name, which is required field, mandatory. By default, it took the this name from your template name, API name, and give the some meaningful description so that it makes sense for your Flex template whenever you are looking into the template in your project, whenever you are assigning. And now I'm assigning those sources, which we can define up to 5 sources for your Flex template, and everyone need to be the unique API name. So now currently I'm assigning only two sources over here. One for the reservation object, external reservation. Second one is experience, and I gave the name is reservation and experience. So let's go to the next. So now similarly, if you notice is field generation, previous my demo, previous my webinar, is the same thing came in picture. So now I pasting my already I created the prompt here. I'm just not taking much more time, but based on first you need to work on the your prompt, what prompt you want, you need for your requirement is I just created the one of the prompt over here so that it will be easy to show how it is look like. Now if you notice is I created the prompt, I gave the instruction, and this is a placeholder field I created, check in, check out, and room type. And same thing is what experience name, experience location, and experience detail. That's I gave the placeholder for this prompt is. Now I'm going to replace this field. I'm going to merge this field for the each and every whatever the placeholder over here is. So now I'm going to replace over here with real name. Now you need to go to the insert resources, and this is a part of the experience, and check-in date. Same thing again, I'm deleting this placeholder and now going back to the our reservation object and checkout date. And now this is room type is again it is part of the reservation object. Go to the reservation, and room type you can find over here, room type. Now this is whatever the placeholder I created, I just replace with the variable from object. Same thing, I'm going over here for experiences. Now I'm removing this experience name, and now same thing, I'm going with the experience, and then I'm looking to experience name, experience experience name. I replace with the same thing, location. This placeholder I'm looking into the experience location, and now a detail of the experience. I just replacing my placeholder with the real variable. experience description. Default description. Now, I replace all placeholder with the variable, real variable, whatever is required for this template. I created the prompt for your LLM, large language model, or your generative AI. Now, if you notice in left hand side, already in my previous screen I selected for these two objective external reservation and experience. Reservation and experiences, here you can select your own model or bring your own model based on your requirement. If you are following, if you have any existing LLM, large language model, you can select over here, you can import and you can select over here. Or I'm just currently I'm going with the default. This is a default. Now, if you look, everything is this prompt looking good, and you replace all your variable over here. If look good, then go ahead and save. Now, template is saved successfully. Now, if you notice, is how it is going to look like. I'm just looking into everything's look good, making sure that all your information is correct over here. One more thing I missed over here. Let me. This placeholder I forget to remove. So now I'm going to go over here, reservation, first name. And now reservation Gus first name. I replace. Now it's looking good. So now you can save it again. So you can save it as a different version to save as a new version. So since I haven't enabled or activated this one, I can save existing one. So everything looking good. If you notice is save as couple of option over here. You can delete this version and again recreate everything. This is easy because there is no external reference over here is. But if you already provide this as a somewhere, if you're using this template, you cannot delete from here. You have to first remove that reference and then you can delete over here. Once everything look good, now you can preview this one. Now you can test your template, flex template, flex prompt template. So for to testing this one, first you need to go over here, provide the information, reservation. Let's pass some information, and now select this reservation experience. Suppose that I created one experience, sunrise yoga, so it's coming as a sunrise yoga. There's a two experience. One is sunrise yoga. Another one is um your second one I created is give the new guest letter. So now I'm going with the sunrise yoga that activity, and now again I'm creating the preview. How does your prompt look like? Now, if you notice, is your prompt responses look like it makes sense. If you notice, is left hand side your prompt is, and this is a generated response is resolve prompt, and this is a generated response. How your user is going to see this information is. If you notice, dear Anika, welcome to Coral Cloud Resort. We are delighted to have you our guest and look forward to providing you a memorable experience. So everything is well defined information for you. Whatever you created the placeholder, now correct information for based on your user is. This is how you create the flex prompt template is.